Hey tribe. I totally forgot to tell you guys that I got my first sale on Pango the other day, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to share the details. Hey, so like I was saying, I got my first sale on Pango Books, and if you guys don't know what Pango Books is, it's a resale platform for people who have extra books that they would like to get rid of. As I told you guys before, I'm an avid reader, and so I have a lot of books that I don't have room for on my shelf. And so at the present time, those books are collecting dust in my closet, and there are quite a few. There's just so many that I can't even get them on to my shelf. And I just feel so bad for those books that are just sitting in my closet in a box not being read. So I decided to find a way in which to resell. Initially, I thought I'd put them on my Poshmark with the clothes that I resell as well, but they get no traction on Poshmark. So I decided to look around to try and find somewhere that I could actually sell books. Most platforms where you just scan the SKU to see if they will take them, they usually want to give you a couple of cents for the book. So that was not an option for me because I'm not going to sell you my books for a couple of cents. So I found this website called Pango Books. And I've been on Pango for a couple of months now, maybe 4 or 5. But last month, I think it was November 27th, I got my first order. And like I was telling you guys, I only put them on there for like $5. There are a couple that are a little bit higher. And that's just because they're hardback books or they're hard to find books. So I did those a little bit higher, but there's nothing over $9. Might even be $7. But the book that I sold cost a whopping $5. So my earnings for that was $4. Um, I was ecstatic because first of all, someone is going to get a very good book for $5. Now, of course, you have to pay shipping and all of that, so I'm sure they paid more than just the $5, but my earnings were $4. So, as I was looking, I was like, what am I going to do with that huge $4? Would that even be worth transferring to my bank account or whatever? It's $4. So, what do you think I did with that $4? If you said buy another book, you would be correct because that's exactly what I did. So Pango Books has a, I don't know, I guess it's Pango Cash or something if you actually spend your earnings on their website, meaning buy another book. And I decided to do that with my earnings. So I browsed and found a couple of books that I would be interested in. And the one that I found, I've actually been thinking about putting on my TBR list. And why not just buy it? Like, usually for the last probably year or so, a lot of the books that I get strictly from the library. That has saved me so much money and space on my bookshelf. Instead of buying the books, I've just actually been renting them or checking them out at the library. But this one that I ended up buying from Pango Books is actually one that's been on a waiting list, and the waiting list is like 21 people long. And I'm okay with that. I normally, there's enough books that I want to read that I could wait. But if I don't have to, why? And so you guys are going to be here to watch me unbox my new book that I got. It's actually been at the mailbox for a couple of days now because I totally forgot that it was in there. So here it is. Here's my new book. And isn't that so cute? She actually put it into a book box. So everybody knows it was a book. One day I want to get on this level where I'm selling enough books that I can actually invest in some book boxes. My book just went out in just a regular poly mailer or whatever, but I did wrap it up really well so that the person who got my book that I sold, I'm sure it got to them in great shape. As a matter of fact, I got a really, really good book review from her. So thank you for the person that bought my first book. And I don't think that I don't think I'm her first buyer, because look at this. Like, she has a whole book box for her book. All right, so I'm going to open it, and you guys are going to get to see me unbox it. Okay, guys, so I'm not smooth enough to do this on camera. So I had to just go ahead and take it out of the box, cut open the box, and here we go. So this is the poly mailer like I had for mine. And so what is the book we have? And it is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I love me some Emily Henry. She's such an awesome writer. If you are into the whole romance and all of that, then she's an author you might want to look into. As you see, this looks in perfect shape. I don't see anything wrong with it, and it looks awesome. I can't wait to get started on this. I actually have a couple of more library books that get finished, but as soon as that's done, I will be starting on this one. So for anybody who's thinking about getting some new books for a cheap price, try Pango Books, because it's a really good deal. And if you want to sell your books on there as well, that would be an awesome avenue for you to go down as well. So thank you guys for watching this video with me, and I will do a quick little review of what I think of this book once I get through with my library books and we can get started on this one. All right, thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you next time.